Kapai in the City of Sails by Uncle Anzac. Kapai in the City of Sails by Uncle Anzac. Whoopee! We're on our way to Auckland, the city packed with thrills, adventure parks and playgrounds, a monstrous terror I hear, and heaps of people round a square called Aotea, shouted Kapai as they crossed the Bombay Hills. Just look at all these cars and trucks, Kapai began to say, and Goonies squawked in wonder as they hit the motorway. Now where to first? I'm starving for a starter. Let's zap across the mighty bridge that spans the Waitemata, beamed Uncle Slim. Over the Tete Bridge they climbed, and Pippi took a photo. Said, "What's that hard case island?" Tamatea said, "Rangitoto." So after lunch in Takapuna, back they drove together and travelling down the harbour bridge. Kapai gasped, "Flip my feathers! Just look at all those trees! A forest in the water! We better take a squiz at that. I really think we oughta," he squeaked. "But they're not trees. The things you see are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yachts. A city of sails, you see. That's where it gets its name," concluded Uncle Slim. "I'd like to take a closer look, just the same," said Kapai. A forest made of masts it was, and rigging, sails and spars. When Kapai stood beneath, he said, "There's heaps more yachts than cars." I'd really love to sail on one, since we're here," said Tama. But Uncle Slim just smiled and said, "I've got a choice idea." He peered intently at the bus and said, "I think we'll handle her, but first we better go and see my mate called Mr. Chandler." In no time flat, the friends were back with mast and sails and rigging. But won't it take a fair bit of rejigging?" said Tamatea. "It's not a prob. To miss out would be tragic. This bus would make a Kapai boat. We'll call her Yellow Magic," said Uncle Slim. Soon, "All aboard and don't forget your jacket," cried Captain Slim. A crowd was at the launching ramp, attracted by the racket, and splosh! Into the water went the funny yellow bus. It floated. It was working, and Kapai yelled, "Look at us!" "No time for korero. Now let's heave away upon this rope. It's time that we were sailing," said the captain from the railing. As the breezes filled the sails, Kapai said, "Look at me! I'm riding on the spinnaker. I'm flying! Yo, whoopee! Going about. It's head down. 3, 2, 1. We'll sail beneath the harbour bridge. Now that should be some fun," said Uncle Slim. So underneath the bridge they went, and people waved and tooted. This magic yellow boat just seemed to do whatever suited. Captain Slim was shouting orders. Could this be for real? "Pippi, lose the main sheet," and "Kapai, take the wheel." With Kapai steering at the helm, the boat just seemed to soar. Tarewhia Matia, the god of the wind, filled the sails, and more, and more, and more! Out past the point and round the buoy. You really should have seen her, then homeward bound beneath the bridge and back to the marina. Then Kapai turned the craft about and smoothly sailed to dock her, and all of Auckland talked about the magic yellow waka. The end.